I don't know about you guys, but I am still certainly not over the kind of performance that this man right here, Suyash Sharma, put in last night when the Kolkata Knight Riders defeated the Royal Challengers Bangalore. And yes, I know Sunil Narine had a great performance, Varun Chakravarti had an even better performance, but it really is something special if you haven't played a single senior level game, be it at first class level, list A level, or even T20 level. You're making your senior debut in the IPL for a reputed franchise against, again, one of the more well-supported franchises. No pressure, kid. Comes on, takes 2 wickets or 3 wickets, beg your pardon, and looks like an absolute star in the process. And naturally, he left social media absolutely ablaze with reaction. Some of them, of course, were praising the fact that someone that young, who's never played senior cricket, showing such wonderful temperament. Others, of course, like us over here, Sports Today chose to compare him to not just Neeraj Chopra, but there were quite a few other interesting descriptions that said. We'll get to those right now. For now, let's look at what were the best social media reactions to this man, Suyash Sharma, or if you want to call him Neeraj Chopra, really making a fantastic IPL debut for the Kolkata Knight Riders. First off, you're talking about Irfan Pathan, someone who knows a thing or two about making instant impact, saying 2 brilliant debuts by youngsters in back-to-back days. Yesterday, Jurel, today, Suyash Sharma. That's the IPL for you. Now, obviously, you can understand his sentiment. The IPL does pride itself on being a platform that gives younger players a chance to shine. And now with the impact player rule, really, you are getting to see more and more youngsters get some valuable game time, get a chance to prove themselves and show the world what it is they can do. One user said that Suyash Sharma was making the absolute right impact and went as far as dubbing him the future of KKR. Now that might seem like a lot, but it is worth remembering that KKR do have a history of producing mystery spinners from the off. Sunil Narine, Ajanta Mendes, you had Varun Chakravarti find a home here, Iqbal Abdullah, the likes of even Shakib and Piyush Chawla have done very, very well for the franchise. So it's not entirely off base. And this is an interesting quote, by the way, from a head coach of KKR, Chandrakant Pandit, who described how it is that they came about with, the process of signing him. So he says that we saw Suyash Sharma in trial matches and were extremely happy with the way he bowled. He's quick through the air and difficult to pick. He is inexperienced but shows a very good attitude, and that good attitude was very much in evidence, but also what was in evidence was his inexperience. There were a few balls that were very errant, one which was like a very wide bouncer down offside, one a short ball that Bracewell deposited into the stands. But overall, you've gotten 3 wickets on your debut match. Not much more you're asking for. Another user, and this is very interesting when you're talking about, how unknown Suyash really was, that only a few people like KKR scouts knew him. Even Nitish Rana, who's KKR skipper and also a Delhi lad, he's captained the Delhi team domestically in the past, says that even I don't know where he comes from. He is a Delhi boy, but I've never really seen him play. Now, we will be putting out a video on who Suyash Sharma is and, of course, his struggles that he's had to overcome to make it this far in his cricketing career. You can check that out later on. It'll be up on the channel. But there's a lot that Suyash Sharma was someone who only a few scouts could pick up just how good he was. He's now getting a chance to shine in the IPL. Another user said that, you're getting bowling figures of 3 for 30 on an IPL debut, that too without any competitive experiences in first class list A or T20 cricket. Memorable outing for Suyash Sharma, and it was very, very memorable indeed. Another user said that this was a debut to remember for the 19-year-old Suyash Sharma. He's yet to play a professional game before this IPL, and he took 3 for 30 from his 4 overs. Naturally, as I said, there were a lot of people marveling at the kind of performance he put in, but there were many others who were marveling at the fact that he bore a very striking resemblance to one Neeraj Chopra. But social media being social media, there were some other comparisons that were made to his look as well. Let's actually take a look at some of those. This first is this user who rather wittily says, made an IPL wicket for Suyash Sharma and accompanies it with a photograph of Neeraj Chopra. I mean, really nothing else to say here. That's spectacularly funny. Another user said that Suyash Sharma looks like Neeraj Chopra, but he also looks like Altaf Raja. Now, trust me, that was a reference I had to Google to understand exactly who he was referring to, but he does indeed look in certain ways similar to Altaf Raja, the singer who a lot of folks from a certain age would remember very well. He wasn't the only one talking about his looks, because one guy then chose to put a caption out saying, what a debut by Suyash Sharma, and put 2 photographs, one comparing him to Uday Chopra from the Dhoom movies. And Let me tell you, once I saw this, I could not for the life of me unsee it. I spent about 5 minutes laughing, and well, it's just there. Another user did also make a similar comparison. Said, congrats to Suyash Sharma on making his IPL debut. Yep, that's more Bollywood references for you. Again, as I said, you really have to give 10 out of 10 marks to people for managing to make such connections. It's pretty funny, and it does, it does in a way, you can see what they're going for. And the best one, which I've saved for the last, was this user talking about Suyash Sharma's celebration. Yes, Suyash Sharma made an IPL game, maiden game ever at the senior level, taking a wicket, and he's hitting us with the Main Hoon Na celebration. Wow. That really takes some doing, because remember, he not only did the whole Main Hoon Na thing in front of Shah Rukh Khan, but this is a celebration that has previously been made iconic by one Suryakumar Yadav when he won when he won Mumbai Indians a match against the RCB. After the match is done, he just goes, "I'm here." And really, Suyash Sharma is here. He has arrived. What a debut he's made. And of course, it is worth noting that he's still very, very raw, and you're going to see games where he probably doesn't have these kind of performances. He's not going to be taking three wickets per game. And considering that he's an attacking wrist spinner, there is every chance he'll go for runs. But KKR really have found a diamond in the rough this time around. I remember during the IPL auction, after it was just done, they were very, very happy with his acquisition. They said they were surprised that absolutely no one else went for him. And at that time, it may have seemed like hyperbole, but with the benefit of hindsight, we can say that it most definitely wasn't, and that KKR just have an absolute star boy on their hands. How he goes from here on out, well, that's in his control as well as that of the franchise, but can't deny the fact that he's made a really great start to his career, and social media really can't get enough of Suyash Sharma. See, we can all make that mistake. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, you can let us know in the comments below, and please don't forget to like it, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon, leave us a comment. Also follow us on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, and last but not least, don't forget to download the SportsTech app. Plus, if you're already on the channel, go ahead, check out some other videos that we've done, and stay tuned because we're bringing you a lot more from the day. Of course, big IPL match coming later on. We'll be joining you live through that as well. But for now though, from my side, goodbye.